Hello everyone and welcome back to another. Today's video will be the final video going over the characters from the Eminence of Shadow collaboration, as of course there's not really much else you can do with them. They're not as good as you would like them to be able to do certain content with, especially PvE content. So we'll be doing Bird with Beta and Alpha. I do have Shadow on the team as well, solely because he boosts basic stats and his damage might actually be not too bad. And we've got Lance because he works with humans and varies. And I think he's the only real person who works with humans and fairies. So yeah, and he also boosts fairy stats as well, which is going to be pretty useful. So for content, of course, we can't run if everyone's the same race, because Shadow is not the same race. So instead, we're running the basic stat boost on, which is normally used for Rat, because it works everywhere. The only thing that won't work is the food poisoning effect, but we don't really care about that. Gear-wise, HP defense, attack crit. Pretty standard stuff. I've given Mael Link to Alpha so she can really battle some insane damage, and I've given Sorrel Link to Shadow because he's really going to be putting out. He mainly relies on critting, so I might as well at least help him when he crits to at least do a little bit more damage. And yeah, that's it. Let's get on with the video. Here we go, on to floor 1. Let's see how this goes. It should hopefully be quite easy. My only problem, once again, is always going to be phase 4, just in case. Once again, patience. We should be fine though, because we have Alpha. And my guess is that her stats are going to be pretty crispy from turn 1. 55k attack is not bad. 49k, 45k, 39k. Cool. So we'll just start getting stacks for Alpha. We'll start getting stacks for Alpha. So we'll just start wasting these skills. Let's get some Lance stacks whilst we're at it. There we go. 2 Alpha stacks, 1 Lance stack. I do want to see if we can keep the Alpha stacks all the way to the end. Which might be slightly harder, but we'll try it. I'm going to keep her skills split, solely for the fact as I think we should be a-okay. This should go. Shadow is not the strongest, but he can still do somewhat decent damage. Especially when he's got a full team boosting him. There we go, that's the damage I wanted to see. Let's get a nice boost from this team. I'll play these 2, which will refresh the 2 stacks for Alpha. I'll play this as well, because I have a 3rd attacking skill, basically. Lovely damage from Lance. I should have given Lance Roxy Link. I forgot I've got Roxy 5-6 now. I'm so used to having her like 3-6 or 2-6, whatever I had her initially. But I've got a decent ult level for her. What's her stats looking like now? So, bear in mind, each one of these stacks give her a lot of pierce rate. So, I'll actually check her pierce rate. 196% with a 3 times pierce rate. So, her pierce rate is close to 1000% with this skill, which is kind of insane. My guess is that she's going to be able to damage cap twice. Because Pierce is very good against high defense enemies. And of course, this is a very high defense enemy, and it didn't matter because now it's dead. She's very strong. Alpha always gets the win screen. And yeah, I'm not surprised her damage is going to be good. It's the reason why she's just the best character in this collaboration. She's got very good passive, she's got generally a good kit. Yes, you know, her stats don't look super inflated like other characters, like, you know, Shion, you can get her attack to 120k, right? Or even like Albedo, you can get her attack to like 120k. But their damage is not as impressive as what Alpha can do. Yes, she requires a bit of setup, but both Shion and Albedo both also require setup. But the reason I use those 2 as examples, they're both collaboration characters. I could say Milim, but Milim requires no setup and puts out stupid amounts of damage. On to floor 2 now. Here we are now on to floor 2, which should also be quite easy. I'm probably going to waste a lot of the crappy skills turn 1, because we just don't need them, and there's no point keeping them. I'll do this just to mark it, so that means then my team can start getting, or Lance can start getting some stacks. I'll play Shadow skill just in case. I don't remember if this phase has got a damage cap or not. It does, it's 50%. And we go. Not too bad. Okay, we did get the defense. We did get the attack and defense lower every turn, which is not that bad, to be honest.
I'll do this. This should kill. This will mark it.
And then Lance AoE should do a lot of damage. Yep. Lance kills it, and then the AoE will do it again. Lance is very good. Even at only 1/6, he still puts up very good damage. We've got max alpha stacks now, so I can just do this. And then I'll waste these two as well. Pressure damage has 50%. It is 50%, cool. She does lots of damage. It's the reason why I like Alpha so much. Her damage is really good, her kit is very good. I'd say she's definitely the most well-designed out of all of them. Beta's a very good, what do you call it, like a test character, not a test, a support character. She's a really good support character. And they design her very well in terms of support. Of course, that's not very, it's not the best. Like, people don't look for collaboration characters as support characters. They try and look for DPSs. I don't think Shadow's hitting damage. What's Shadow's stats? He doesn't really be doing too much. I think Beta might actually be able to kill her. If not, Alpha will definitely finish the job. You didn't even do 50%, okay. Damage cap is 50%, right? It is, they just did very low damage. Okay. A little bit worse for wear, but Alpha once again putting out that ungodly damage. And now we are on to floor 3. Check the damage real quick. I forgot I've not even done floor 2 of this week. Honestly, I'm actually surprised it's higher than Lance. Bear in mind, Lance wiped out the entire second phase solo. But yeah, on to floor 3 now. Here we go, on to floor 3, which is normally the true test for characters, is floor 3, to see how much damage they can really put out. Which is what we are going to do. We're going to test it, see how well they do. So immediately I'm going to do this. If this kills first phase, I'll actually be quite happy. Shadow does okay damage. Lance does good damage. Alpha does damage cap, okay. I was not expecting her to hit damage cap. But that's still a very good sign. She only had 2 stacks, and that has a lot of damage reduction to level 1 skills. I think this kills. Because I know Shadow can't trigger the... oh, he does trigger it. No, he doesn't. Okay, it's 40%. Forgot. Doesn't matter anyway. She hits damage cap with a level 1 skill that hasn't even got an effect on it. I forget how strong she is. I really do forget how strong she is. Like, comparing her to these characters here. I think the person closest to her in terms of power on this field is Lance, but you'd expect that from a UR-based festival. That didn't hit damage cap, but that's fine. She is slightly less than Lance. Even Shadow's doing decent damage. He just really needs his ultimate. I got his ultimate, so no help. Okay, we've got the full heal. Which is a little bit of a pain to deal with, but we should be fine. What's the damage cap on this thing? Oh, I forgot they actually removed the fact what it says what the damage cap is. I don't know why they've done this. Like, it doesn't make it easier. Like, did you mean to do it? Was it done by accident? I don't think this is gonna kill, so then I'm just gonna defense up. What am I doing that? I'll do the ult, this, because then those two merge, and I play this. Shadow damage count. He does. Can Alpha finish the job? Level 1? Almost. Honestly, not bad. Give my team a little bit of defense beforehand, just in case. Because his phase can nuke you. He's going to go for Shadow, because he's green. But he should be fine. He's got a nice HP boost on him. You might be fine. I'm not really too sure anymore. Yeah, he's fine now. It's unfortunate that I can't be debuffed. And then I can just do this, and then play these two, and we win. Easy. This is decent damage. This should hopefully do damage cap. Yep. This does not do damage cap, because she's now got a 50% attack related stat boost. And now this does damage cap as well. Easy. Alpha does heavy carry this team. Alpha and Lance. If we had, like, another good fairy. Like, I'm actually really fine with having Beta on the team, because she provides a lot of support for the team. But I'm just praying, right? Well, we pretty much know that the next festival is Queen Diane and King, probably Harlequin. So it'll be like duo character Queen Diane and Harley Quinn. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to be good, and I can then replace Shadow, and then this team won't be too bad. Because if you are, let's say you have all these characters, and you're struggling with Bird, this is a decent team. Yes, technically Shadow could quite easily be replaced. You could probably replace Shadow with like LR King. That would actually be fine. You'd get a nice basic stat boost, so Alpha and Lance would do a bit more damage. You've got a cleanse skill, which is quite nice, especially if you can't guarantee kill him every turn. Even though Beta does have the passive heal, an extra cleanse skill will never come in wrong. His ult is pretty good. It's a support ult to give yourself a nice attack related stat boost if you don't have Alpha's ult or Lance's ult, because both their ults give themselves a 50% attack related stat boost, and the max that King can give you is 30%. But generally not a bad team. Alpha does heavy carry though, I'm not going to lie. Lance didn't really get to do much because I wanted to show off more, pulled a lot of my shadow skills, and I wanted to really show off his damage. But really, Alpha was the carry on this team, which I'm not surprised. She's very good, and she's a very well designed character. Anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.